I'm Jen Cain.
And I'm Lauren Scharf. Our top story tonight, Amazon has canceled plans to open headquarters in New York City. Amazon says that they were looking for a more prime location.
After being convicted of 10 criminal counts Tuesday, drug kingpin El Chapo faces life in prison, and the jury that convicted him faces life in hiding.
Ivanka Trump made rounds in Washington on Wednesday to push her paid family leave initiative. Meanwhile, Melania Trump is pushing for a "I'll pay to leave this family" initiative.
New Jersey has become the 4th state to include a gender-neutral option on birth certificates. But sadly for the state's residents, they still won't have the option of leaving off the fact that they were born in New Jersey.
The Mars rover Opportunity was officially declared dead after 15 years on the red planet. It was the worst case of an Opportunity dying since the 2016 election.
BuzzFeed has laid off 15% of its staff. Employees found out if they were being let go by taking a quiz titled, "Do you still have a job at BuzzFeed?"
I got Snow White now. Lyndon LaRouche, the bizarre conspiracy theorist who ran for president 8 times, died Tuesday at the age of 96. Or did he?
And now, where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is Oscar nominee Sam Elliott.
I'm thirsty. Does anyone have a glass of sandpaper? Netflix announced a new deal with Gwyneth Paltrow for her to host a new show based on her website, Goop. Netflix came to the decision after they asked themselves the question, could we possibly put on anything worse than Fuller House? Sometimes even I have to remind myself that I'm from Northern California. Michael Bolton was caught sleeping during a television interview in Australia this week, but in fairness, they were playing his music at the time. A private jet carrying Courtney Cox and Jennifer Aniston had to make an emergency landing on Friday, commented the pilot.
Yeah, we got in some trouble when the plane got stuck in second gear. Just hasn't been my day, a week, a month, or even my year.
And finally, Jay Leno said this week that he would love to make an appearance on David Letterman's Netflix talk show and then steal it. Thank you. Thank you.
A new documentary about Lorena Bobbitt has premiered on Amazon, although in order to participate in the documentary, Lorena insisted on Final Cut.
That's a penis joke. Last Call with Carson Daly is coming to an end after 17 years. So now when your wife wonders what you could possibly be watching at 2 a.m. in the basement, you're gonna just have to admit it's porn.
A courthouse in Oklahoma had to close after bedbugs were seen crawling on the clothes and neck of a lawyer. "I can't believe my body came in contact with such a disgusting creature," said all of the bedbugs.
A newspaper has dropped the comic strip Non Sequitur after a recent strip contained a hidden message with the F word directed at Donald Trump, commented the newspaper publisher.
It still wasn't nearly as offensive as the makers of Family Circus trying to convince us that their strip is actually funny.
Awesome Armageddon, am I right? A new study reveals that the Apollo 14 astronauts found an ancient Earth rock on the moon, which beat out Apollo 15's discovery of ancient Earth scissors.
New research supports the idea that exercise helps beat depression, which explains why Americans are so unhappy.
Speaking of clinical obesity, KFC is testing a Cheetos Extra Crispy Chicken Sandwich in 3 southern states. Game on, bitch, said Taco Bell.